So people were asking me what I thought about. I'm sorry, but I haven't been making videos, by the way, for about a week. I was sick. There's been a bunch of shit going on. This is like the worst summer for me. I just want this summer over. I can't wait. I don't know if fall is going to make everything better. I have to believe in my crazy head that it is, because this fucking July especially has sucked on so many. You have no idea, like literally. But all right, let me just say this about X. First of all, this is what happens when rich people are bored. Elon Musk is fucking bored. You know what? My friend Eric, who hosts the podcast, co-hosts the podcast with me, we're gonna be shooting taping one on Sunday, and it's been a while, I know. I was bitching about Elon before. He's like, give him a chance, see what happens, blah blah blah. Don't be so judgmental and everything. And I did. And here's what annoys me about him: he's like a 12-year-old girl who needs attention every 5 fucking seconds. Like everything, I don't know who owned Twitter before, but they weren't tweeting every 5 seconds. What do you think of the new Twitter? Do you like it? Am I wonderful? Daddy, do you love me? Do you? Really? Do you love me more than stepmommy? I mean, just the amount of involvement he seems to have just to tweet. And first of all, I don't know how he got his money, but to me, he doesn't seem like the brightest person, because you bought something for... Didn't he way overpay for Twitter? Like, he way overpaid for it, and it wasn't making that much money anyway, so it was a dumb purchase really to buy. But he wanted to do it for free speech and all that. And just, he tweets every 5 seconds, and then he had to go, because again, he's bored, tweet it to... he put up a poll, and he lost this poll. Like, listen, if you don't want me to tweet anymore, I won't. If you think I shouldn't tweet anymore, I won't. I'm going to obey by the rules of this poll. A bunch of motherfuckers were like, we don't want to hear you, Richie Rich. We don't give a shit about what you have to say. You are so boring. You never say anything interesting. He never comes on there and says, I stuck my pinky up my ass today, and I got it all the way in. Like, there's nothing remotely interesting. Like, sometimes I chop up cucumbers and melt them and pretend it's like cocaine, and I snort it. I mean, at least if you said something witty, you're beyond rich. Hire somebody to write you lines or something like that if you feel the need to tweet every fucking 5 minutes to let people know I'm still here, I own it. But then he had to go and change the name of Twitter to X. Which, you know what, if you want to change the name of Twitter, first of all, I don't know. To me, I didn't like it because it was kind of like a brand already. I mean, people say tweet and all that shit. It's kind of already in the lexicon, but whatever. Do you, dude. But to change it to X, that was his bright idea. X. X? Like, X? It stands for porno in my head. I'm sorry, that's all I think about. I mean, I'm sure there's a site out there, X, where some Swedish woman is firing, ping pong balls out of her hoo-ha, and, some German guy's catching it in his mouth while he's blindfolded. I'm pretty sure. It's the time for the fucking ping the pong ball. Dog, give to me. That's X. That's what X should be. You couldn't come up with anything else. But my favorite part of this whole thing, and this is why I just think he's a freaking moron, is he decided to put X up. I think it was on the headquarters. I don't know if it was it was San Francisco. He put a big X bright sign up, right? Huge neon sign that flashed right the fuck across the street into this fucking building. It lit up. Look, that would be like putting up a street light and then taking the street light part off the top and putting like a movie spotlight up and shining it in my house. Fuck you. No, dildo. We're not doing this. No. And he thought, this is what rich people, they think they get away with anything. So they took it down. Like the city's like, listen, dude, we know you think you're Jesus and everything like that, but no, sorry. Turn water into wine, we'll talk, but we're taking the sign down. So they had to take the sign down and everything like that. But I'm just, okay, take him changing it to X, take everything else. What the fuck else is next? Because something else is going to be next. Because he is so bored that he can be on Twitter as much as a 12-year-old fucking girl. I'm telling you right now. Maybe I'm insulting 12-year-old girls. Maybe they're not on there as much as he is. Every 5 seconds. Don't you have Teslas to sell? Don't you have, like, Joe Rogan shows to go on and bother them? Like, go away. Every time I see a tweet from him, I'm like, shut up. Just shut the fuck up. You're not saying anything. I don't give a shit about you. Go away. Stop tweeting every 5 fucking minutes. Can I block him? Or is there... I'm convinced if I block him... See, I would. I think I could. But I'm convinced there's something... If you block him, he'll, like, cut you off Twitter and everything like that. But quite frankly, I'm getting ready to bail on Twitter now. Or X. Or whatever the fuck it's called. Because I don't like anybody annoying the ever-loving piss out of me like that. Like, shut up. Shut up. Stop changing every fucking thing because you're bored. Stop whining because you're bored. Like, just be quiet. Just, like... I don't know. I just feel like something else is coming and I don't know what. Like, you know it's going to be like X premium. Now, if you want to like say anything other than, he'll let you have one letter at the start of a sentence. And that's it. Every other letter is going to toss you like $5. It's going to be some shit, mark my words, some shit, because he is bored. He is bored. Don't you have to invent a new Tesla or some machine that's going to go to Mars that you think is really going to work? I'm sorry. That's another thing. Isn't he inventing something to go to Mars? I wouldn't get anything that motherfucker invented to go to Mars. If he even told me, it's done, you can go to Mars, I'd be like, yeah, you first, Sparky. I'm not jumping on your shit. I don't trust you. I think you're an idiot. I don't know how you got into this Tesla thing, although somebody said that somebody else invented all that shit, and he somehow just glommed onto it or something. Like, it's not like he was the brainchild of it. I don't know. But yeah. Twitter is now X. Yeah, okay. Just, you know, and I'm sure he's tweeting right now. Today I had pastrami for dinner off the ass of an Asian woman that I hired to just lay there while, you know, I ate it off her butt. Do you guys think I should dye my pubic hairs pink? I'm going to put a poll down. LOL. BTS Stan. Love you forever. You know, the one with the blue hair is my favorite. Just like a 12-year-old little bitch. Like, yeah, he just irks the piss out of me.